Yes, you can start. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. So thank you, Richa. So before I start my demo, I would like to quickly introduce myself because last time I spoke with Sumit. So for you to know about me, like I have almost 14 years of experience in ITSM. So instead of ITSM, I say it as enterprise service management because sorry, because I also take care of ITOM, like SecOps and some agile implementations in service now. So I usually call it as enterprise service management. Sorry, my screen is okay. So coming to my key skills, like I'm more into design and implementations. I'm well versed with the integration and automations and the continual improvements, which means I take care of operations and also configuration management, application management. I'm very good in transition management because I have done a lot of global implementations in service now, and also Remedy because my experience 14 years includes service now and Remedy. Okay, so I also manage people and my competency. So that is one thing. And stakeholder management, yes, I'm my primary my responsibility is to talk with business leaders in my current organization. So I also do some of the stakeholder managements. And coming to my certifications, yes, I hold a few certifications in ServiceNow, like CSA, developers certification, and implementation certifications in ITSM, discovery, and recently security incident response. I'm also agile developer training because this doesn't have any certifications. This is quickly about me. Right? Uh, now let's get into the security incident response module demo. So before getting into the security incident module directly, like I just want to give very high level, just a minute of security operations, like what exactly ServiceNow role in security operations and what are all the applications available in ServiceNow to support the security operations. Right? Coming to security operations in general world of security, the progression of security happens and it has certain phases like enforcement, detection, visibility, and response. And these are all some of the example tools which can support those phases. Like when coming to ServiceNow mainly sorry, ServiceNow not mainly, its overall plays a role in the response part. Right? So what happens if we introduce ServiceNow to support the responses? Like it gives efficient security responses, and there is a streamlined remediations. In the sense, it gives some support to remediate with quality and in agreed KPIs, and it also gives some visibility, like to see what is the security posture in the organizations. So this is the main advantage by introducing the ServiceNow in the security operations area. So when coming to ServiceNow applications, ServiceNow in overall, they give three applications. One is called vulnerability response. Second one is security incident response. Third one is threat intelligence. So each applications, in the sense out of box, ServiceNow supports these operations to run by using the ServiceNow tool. So this is very high level. So now in this demo, we will be mainly working on mainly focusing on the security incident response module. Okay. So coming to the course, like these are all the modules which I'll be covering in the course with some the module objectives. I can say it is 99% ServiceNow as per the ServiceNow trainings, like the way I have attended the ServiceNow training, the way I learned the security incident response. So that's how I have designed the modules. Like module 1, we'll be seeing the overview, and module 2, we'll see how we'll be creating the security incidents in ServiceNow, what are all the ways. And third one, we'll see some of the integration capabilities available to do a security incident response module and threat intelligence integrations. And this is very important module where we see some of the configurations to be done to use security incident response in security incident, in ServiceNow, and also risk calculations and post-incident reviews, like to categorize service now, to define a risk scores, and to do a post-incident review after we remediating the security incident. And this is another important module where I'll be working on, sorry, there is a spell bound here, I'll correct it. So security incident automations, what are all the automations available and how you can automate with a third party tool. And finally, we'll also see the data visualizations, like reports, some of the out-of-box dashboards, whatever available in security incident response. And finally, I'll touch up with some of the Delta came in as part of new release, which is San Diego. This is the overall course contents. In addition to this, I'll try to cover major security incident response management, because this needs some spoke which I need to be yet installed in my system, and I need to explore more. If this is ready by the time I start the training, then I'll walk through with the major security incident response management, how the module is, how it is useful, some things. If not, definitely theoretically I'll be exploring. And in addition to that, I'll be doing some of the lab exercises. I do have some of the lab exercises for security incident response. I'll be giving those exercises, and I do have some of the sample questions which will help definitely to clear the exam, like certifications. So this is the security incident response course content which I'm targeting. So considering the time we have, I'll quickly close these key concepts and then move to the tool.
Okay.
Right. So the key concepts, what I'll be covering in this course is roles. Sorry, sorry, please, here I have a little cough. So I'll be covering the roles, plugins, and like guided setup assistance. This is all tool related concepts. I'll also explain how to create security incidents, and this is actually security incident catalog. And also I'll explain how to configure the auto assignment options, what are the escalations paths, security tags, and definitely the process definitions and selections, and the reporting and dashboards what are available. And coming to automations and playbooks, like I'll be explaining all the automations available, what are all the functionalities, and I'll also explain the run books, playbooks, and a little touch and overview of flow designer and workflows. So these are all the key concepts I'll be touching this. So this is again the goal, SI source. Like before getting into the tool demo, like I'll quickly explain this, like what is the SIR goal. Like the goal of SIR will be the four. Actually, if you see this before the goal, I'll come to this. The life cycle of SI service security incidents is actually starts with the detection and analysis and containment, eradication and recovery, and post-incident review. So this is where our security analyst will start working on the security incidents. And if you see this part, it has a containment, eradication, and recovery. So this is the actual goal. But however, what SIR, as per the process it tells, is the main goal is the containment. Like if my laptop has some issues, like some security issues, it has to come out of the network so that the other CIs will not get affected. So that is called the containment. We are breaking the path to pass that security risks to other CIs. So this is the actual goal. That's where I have explained here, like what exactly reduce time to contain. This is the actual goal of the SIR. And definitely after containing, like we need to fix it, and we need to recover it, and we need to do a post-incident review, like how the process goes and what exactly we have done. And if you see the SI, this portion will tell like how SI, what are the sources of SI, like from where we can create an SI. It can be created with a catalog, service catalog. It can be created from a ticket. It can be created from an email. Email in the sense, if you take a real-time use case, like we get a lot of phishing emails, right? So we report it to our security team. So those emails are it. We can manually send it to your email address, or you can click on a report phishing button. Those things has to come into SIR applications, and some of the events, some of the logs, some of the third parties. This falls under integrations. So this is how a security incidents will be created in security incident response. And if you take all these categories, like it should broadly fit into these two areas: manual incident creations or automatic incident creations. This is the two broad areas where a SI will be created. Either it can be manual, okay, or it can be automated. Okay. So this is how the SI comes. Now, once SI comes, like how it will be, what are the few key concepts in SIR that I'll explain in the two. Any questions, any clarifications required, Richa, in this area?
No question as of now. I just like, can you please show on the demo instance something for 5 minutes,
Yes,
and
yes,
then we'll be done. Huh.
correct. I'm getting it here. Thanks. Just give me a minute. So one thing I need to claim is like I have recently upgraded my PDI to San Diego, so I'm still exploring the navigations. Now coming to demo instance, or coming to our ServiceNow instance, like if we need to keep our security incident response module ready in ServiceNow to use, like we need to first activate some of the plugins, right? So I'll show what all the plugins we can install. And definitely the plugins in our actual instance, it depends upon our subscriptions. There are different types of packages to install SIR, like limited version, enterprise version, or professional versions. So we need to raise a ticket in High Portal, or we need to install ourselves based on our subscriptions. Please be my internet connections or these developer instances a bit slow. Right. So this is the plugin which we need to install, security incident response plugin to use this module. It definitely has some dependent plugins which is covered in this plugin. Like we do have a individual plugins, but if you install this plugin, which has almost 10 applications, this will install the dependent applications automatically. So once this plugin is installed, we can see this module will be installed automatically, like security operations, security incidents. These two modules will be installed automatically. Security incident, this is the module which covers the security incident response, and this is a high level module. As I said, ServiceNow operations in ServiceNow, security operations in ServiceNow has three applications: vulnerability, SIR, and threat. So this is a common module where we do some of the common configurations like email processing, email parsing. So some of the groups, security tags. This is the common module. On top of it, a security incident is the main module for the security incident response. Like if you see here, this is the security incident catalog. This is one of the way we create a security incidents, and there are directly you can also create a security incident if you have permissions to do. And I tell users, like let's say if I'm from the network, and if I need to escalate my incident to a security incident, I can directly raise it from there. So there are multiple ways In addition to the manual ways, there are automated ways that we'll be definitely discussing in this training. So these are all the modules will be installed once we install the plugin. And the first step after we set up the plugin, like it is a task for platform administrator to create a security incident admin. Like if you see, I being a platform admin, I have created a security admin with required permissions. With required permissions, I need to create. If you go here, so what I have done, I've created a group called security admin, where I have given the respective roles. I've given the respective roles. If you see SNSI admin, SNTA admin, SN vulnerability admin. For now, please ignore the TA admin and vulnerability admin because these two belongs to threat intelligence and vulnerability response. But for now, we will be talking only on the SNSI admin, which is a service security incident admin. Right? So by creating this, we'll also give him the additional permissions like ITEL user. If we need to refer any incidents from where the security incident has arisen, or if you need to do some reportings, then we need to give report user permissions. It is also good if you give impersonate role also, because he will be able to test if he grants some permissions or if he gives something. So I said like ServiceNow SNSI admin. This is related to security incident response, right? Similarly, it is very easy for track the roles, like differentiate the roles to which application it belongs to. Like if you get into ServiceNow and search for the, if you want to search for the security incident response roles, all roles shall starts with SN and SI, which means this role belongs to security incident response. You see a lot of roles here, like security incident admin, analyst, who is the tier 1, tier 2 agent who actually work on the security incident. And the basic, this is the underlined basic role for all records. If I need to get and edit security incident permissions, this is for chief information security officer role. External, if someone has to work on security tasks, then we need to give this external role. Integrations, like if you want to connect this module to any third party and we need to bring data or we need to push data, like this integration user role is required. Knowledge admin is mainly for the knowledge articles, who can maintain the articles related to security incident response. And SI manager, who oversees the complete operations, security incident response operations. So he need to have a manager, because in addition to security analyst, he will be getting some additional access to view all security incidents and to do some reportings. And SI read, by name, you will get a read access to all security incidents. This is some special access where you give some permissions outside of the security operations. Okay. So we don't need to give each and every role to, let's say if I need SI analyst and SI basic, I don't need to give two roles. Like it has an inheritance process. I'll quickly get into here. I'll show you the inheritance. Like if I give the security admin role like to anyone, so these roles will be added automatically. That is the inheritance. Like this will get inherited. Like knowledge admin, you will get manager, analyst. All the roles will be given by default if you given a security admin. Similarly, security basics. Like so, platform admin and security admin. Like once the platform admin has created the security admin role, that's where the complete security incident administration will be handed over to security admin. So why we need to differentiate a platform admin to security admin? See, mainly to clear separation of duties. Platform admin is to maintain platform, like security admin is to maintain the security operations, like wherever administration is required. So we clearly need to separate some of the duties like configurations. Definitely, security admin needs some training, tool level training for some configurations, for some changes in the configurations, email passing configurations, those things. So from here, ServiceNow administration will take. And other than these roles, one of the important concept I can say is process definitions. Like if you get into service incident response module, by default we get three processes out of box. One is NIST stateful, NIST open, sans open. These are all the industry standard processes. However, by default SIR will be using the NIST stateful, which means like this will go stage by stage. If I need to show you some of the security incidents, just here you can see the processes like draft, analysis, contain, eradicate, recover, review, closed. So this stateful is a process where it only allows to go as per the process. It will not skip. Like from analysis, you cannot skip contain and you cannot jump to eradicate. It has to go phase by phase. Like uh, NIST open is something where you can NIST open where you can skip, like from here to here. You can skip one level. You can skip one level. Okay. That's how it is. By default, we will be using the NIST stateful process. What are the other few things, key concepts? I can say the escalation log. Sorry, escalation. I think escalation group. Yeah, it is escalations. Escalations is nothing but you are allowing one group to assign tickets to permitted group. In the sense, if you see here, security assignment level 1, this group can escalate only to network security. It cannot escalate to any other groups. Definitely tool wise, there are some options where we can push, but process wise, this is how it is used. So we need to do a lot of little customizations to follow this 100%, but escalations, that is how it is used. If you get into escalations here, you can see, so this group is currently assigned to security assignment L1, and if I click on escalate, right, I have an option to which group I can escalate. But if you click on the drop down, I am allowed only for the network security. So this is as per the process. Like it means like I cannot directly assign it to some HR, some other group, some firewall, or some other group. So from here, I need to follow this process. I can only escalate to network security. That is how it is used. And considering time, I have 5 minutes. I just want to do a pass. Any questions? Any questions? Any queries?
Yep.
Am I going
As of
fast?
now, I guess we are good.
No, no.